Salou de fútbol 7 para personas con parálisis cerebral.
Me pasa cuando tú quieras.
Ya estamos esperando a que los jugadores infilen las escaleras para bajar hasta el terreno de juego, para dar paso, para comenzar este auténtico partidazo que tenemos en el campo número 8. Como bien hemos comentado, en estas instalaciones de Salou, entre Países Bajos .
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the IFCPF 2024 World Cup. Here today we have the men's match between the Netherlands and the United States. We are going to be playing the matches that were suspended yesterday, and so today we have an entire match day full of matches because the women's tournament has started, as well as the matches that were previously scheduled for today on the men's side. My name is Adam Ballou, and I am filling in for the incredible Ali, who has been commentating the rest of this tournament. So he will be joining me shortly. And in the meantime, I get to make my commentating debut here in Salou, Spain. So welcome to the match. I will look to entertain you all for the next hour and enjoy this decisive match in Group C between the United States and Holland. Right now, we are going to be going over to the presentation of the teams and the national anthems.
Con el 3, con el 6, Jacob Kaplan. Con el 8, Michael Ruiz. Con el 9, Cameron Delillo. Con el 12, Chiles Chitulonga. Con el 13, Kyle Montgomery, y con el 14, Gavin Corner.
As you can see, the captains and the teams are lined up. We've got the starting sevens ready to enter the pitch.
Con el 4, Lorenzo Calloway. Con el 6, Jeroen Schutter. Con el 5, Gochen Kings. Con el 10, Bruno Hoek. Con el 12, Sim Van Helden. Y con el 7, Jeroen Saer. En el banquillo de Stefan Lokov estarán Kevin Jansen con el 1. Con el 11, Malik de la Cruz. Con el 3, Bissell Dordin. Con el 14, Har Paneman. Con el 2, Sam Burbach. Y con el 8, Guido Flores. A continuación, ambos equipos liderados.
We've got an incredible match here today. This has been a rivalry that's been a great battle over the years. It's been incredible to watch these two teams battle it out. There's been different periods where the Dutch have been decisive, and other times when the United States have gotten the better of the Dutch. So we are excited to see this important match because it will decide basically the winner of Group C, and that's important because they would be able to avoid the crossover in the knockout round with Iran, who is a perennial strong side in CP soccer. Here we see captain of the United States, Sven Lindahl, leading out the U.S., have the Dutch, who are going to be dressed in blue today. Quite comically, the Dutch are normally in orange, and today we have the referees who will be outfitted in the orange kits.
Primeramente escucharemos el himno de Estados Unidos.
So we're going to have the anthems now, and we'll start with the United States.
A continuación, escucharemos el himno de Países Bajos.
And now the national anthem from the Netherlands.
cantados los himnos, se realizará el sorteo de campos previo a este inicio de encuentro. Los saludos por parte
We are moments away from kickoff here as the players shake hands before the match. It's been an incredible tournament, start to the tournament here, and both teams came out victorious on game day 1. And now this heavyweight duel in Group C. I will apologize in the very beginning because as I am not usually a commentator, I have not studied the pronunciation of the Dutch squad. I was just sitting with all of the fans and trying to figure out the phonetic pronunciation for the Dutch fans. So I will do my best. I know it is going to be pretty comical. I invite you all to laugh along with me, but no, I don't mean to offend anybody as I try my best to pronounce these names. We've got the squads lining up right now for the pre-match pictures. What a great day we have today here in Salou. Yesterday and the day before, we were in for it. We had lots of rain, lots of wind. The exact opposite here today. We have beautiful blue skies, almost not even a cloud in sight. It's not too warm, not too cold. If I was out on the pitch, I would say it would be an ideal day to have a kickabout. But today we have much more than that. We have the decisive match of the 2024 IFCPF Men's World Cup. The winner of this game will be moving on to the quarterfinals. And like I said, it will be important, the winner of this match, to be able to try to avoid Iran in the next round. As I was speaking with the fans from the Netherlands, they were just reminiscing on the previous games that we've played against each other over the years. This is a replay of the opening match in the 2016 Paralympic Games, and we have had many games between the U.S. and Holland. At the moment, the Dutch crowd was saying that this is quite a young squad, having players as young as 15, 17, and many of them getting the necessary experience to play at the World Cup here for the first time. On the flip side, we have a United States squad that has a variety of experience in youth, so it's going to be incredible to see. I do not quite have the starting lineups printed out. They will be coming to me along with Ali, who will join us after the women's match on the other field is done. But let's go through the starting lineup for the United States of America. In goal, we have Mark Estrella. He's been a stalwart, and he has taken the jersey number 1, quote unquote, as he will be the starting keeper for this game. We also have Ben Lindau, who is the captain for the United States. It's great to see him step into that role. We have had kickoff here, and the United States are in possession.
Arranca el partido entre Estados Unidos y Países Bajos. Primera pelota que tocó Estados Unidos.
The ball is back with Mark, and then we have John opening up to the right side of the pitch. John to Ben in the middle, Lindau in the side. He controls, and the United States are looking to start this game with a bout of possession. They look calm, cool, and collected. And we switch to the left side of the pitch where we have Frankie. Frankie to Nick Mayhew. United States are passing the ball well. Sullivan finds the outlet pass to Shea Hammond on the right-hand side. Dutch keeper made a decisive snag here as he gets his first touches on the ball. And we have the Dutch captain here, Jeroen Sat. Sat is a formidable opponent wearing the number 6 today. United States intercept the ball. We got a break going. Shea flicks it on. Wesley in pursuit. The Dutch keeper gets to it first and boots it all the way down the field. Mark controls with the chest and plays it calmly out to the right side with John Sullivan in possession. The Dutch are happy to set their line of confrontation at midfield, so the United States are able to play the ball around the back. I just want to take a moment to say welcome to the IFCPF World Cup. If this is your first time tuning in, I will... Oh, the ball's in to the far post. Mayhew plays it to the far post where Wesley was able to get a foot on it, but cleared away. United States went in for the ball and it was a foul on number 12 from the Dutch side, so they will have possession of the ball. If this is your first time tuning in to a CP soccer event, it is very similar to able-bodied soccer that you will see on TV with the 11-a-side game. This version of the game is played with 7 players on the field from each national team, and the differences are that there are 30 minutes of play, each half leading to an hour of play in total. Here we have the Dutch playing it in, long ball from the midfield. Oh, they are on it. They got an opportunity, top of the box. Come together and cleared away from the United States. Shea taking a bent, demanding control of the ball as he diverts the ball away from the Dutch. And the United States are back in comfortable possession with Mayhew coming out of the back. On the right side of the field, the United States in possession. Shea Hammond cuts and plays the ball into the middle. Intercepted by the Dutch number 12 and out. They have played it through number 4 on the left, and they continue possession with a large switch of play up to number 7. Let's see if they can bring it down. They're great win there by the youngster Frankie, who has really settled in well into the starting lineup for this United States team. You'd say he has experience beyond his years. He is calm, cool, and collected on the ball. Although, let's be honest, I'm looking at the haircuts from Ben Lendau and Frankie, and I might get them confused throughout the day just because they've got a similar haircut. So I'll do my best, as Frankie's on the left-hand side and Ben is through the middle. United States in comfortable possession here, so I will go and explain a few more of the differences between the CP soccer and the able-bodied soccer 11-a-side as the ball dribbles out for a Dutch throw-in. The 11-a-side game has 2 45-minute halves, and as you will see here, another difference is the throw-in. On the CP soccer side, as some players have mobility mobility issues or lack of mobility in one of their hands, we're able to roll the ball in. The Dutch have rolled the ball in, kept possession, and they have a chance into the box from the left side, and Mark Estrella is first to the ball, snuffs out the danger, but there's a fast break. Shea Hammond, great distribution from Mark Estrella to Hammond, and the Dutch are able to sniff it out. The ball's in the midfield here, and possession over to the United States. Like I said, this is match day 2 for the Group C because we had a red alert. We had pretty hard storms here yesterday with rain and wind, and so all of matches that were supposed to be played yesterday have been postponed till today. So we have a packed schedule here as our shot comes in from Mayhew, who is back in the fold with the United States 7-a-side soccer team, CP soccer team. And we've got a clearance all the way. Is it a shot? Looks like a clearance, and it's out for a United States goal kick. It's great to have Nick Mayhew back in the fold for the soccer team. As I mentioned, he, after starting out on the CP circuit with the soccer team, he saw an opportunity to represent the United States at the Paralympic Games in Tokyo 2020, where he smashed world records and was champion of the world, 3-time gold medalist, 1-time silver medalist, and did an incredible job representing the United States as he dedicated 2 full years training full-time to track and field. Although his number one sport and sport that he played in university has always been soccer, he is always and has always been very quick, and it was lots of hard work and dedication, but was able to transfer that into world-class ability on the track, both in Tokyo and in Paris at Paris 2024 this year. Ball cleared out by Mark into the midfield, where the Dutch captain has a great header. First opportunity, what an assist and a goal for the Dutch as they open the scoring here in the 9th minute of play, where they found a hole in the center of the park, and it was a quick transition to a goal. I believe I heard that was Bruno with his 5th goal of the competition, which is an incredible feat. The Dutch are out in front first today, drawing first blood against the United States here in this second match for the Group C. How will the United States respond, and what will the Dutch tactics be now as they find themselves 1 goal ahead in the 10th minute here in a decisive match for Group C? The United States in possession, but the Dutch are in pursuit. Played back to the keeper for the United States, who boots it all the way down the field. The United States, there's a battle in the middle of the field. Foul against Nick Mayhew. And a yellow card. Looks like it has been shown to the American attacker, number 11. The Dutch in possession here with number 4 as they play it from the left back to the right. The United States line of confrontation also seems to be pretty far back in their defensive half. As one of the differences between the 11-a-side and the 7-a-side game is there is no offsides, so you might be wondering, why are they so far back? Well, that is because there's no offsides in this version of the game, so you have to be careful on the defensive end, because the attacking players can be in behind the defense, and it is not an infraction in the CP football rulebook. So that is another difference that changes the tactics quite a bit. So you will see the defensive lines quite a bit further back. There was a foul called against the Dutch in the midfield, and so the U.S. have possession here through John Sullivan. John Sullivan back to Mark. The United States attacking in what looks to be coming out of defense, attacking. We're playing with a 2-3-1 in attack, but there looks to be quite a bit of movement and freedom to move throughout the pitch as players see fit. The long ball from Lindau from the right side of the midfield all the way up to Mayhew, who had the ball intercepted by the Dutch defense. United States still in possession here through Wesley as he is playing it back out to the left-hand side. Ball gets away from Frankie on the left-hand side, and it will be a Dutch throw. Dutch attacking to the left side through number 4. Oh, they had a great ball at the top of the box, but cleared away from the United States, just poked away. It'll be a Dutch throw in on the far side. Take a moment to shout out Frankie Lowry. This is his first World Cup for the United States. This is his second cap, and he has been representing well. The Dutch are still in possession. They will have the throw in their attacking third. Let's see what they can create. Number 7 coming in to offer options. Rolled in, played back, and out into the midfield again with comfortable possession as they look to find an opening here. John Sullivan to put pressure on. Jerome to play it back comfortably for the Dutch. Through number 5 and to the top of the box, ball played through. And not quite connected through the Dutch as they put in a sliding tackle. Ended up being a foul on the United States captain, Ben Lindau. And now the ball is with the United States. Free kick coming out. Mark Estrella plays it out to the right side through John Sullivan, who drives forward. What an exciting time back to see the CP World Cup back in action. I know the fans of the CP World would love to see more programming, and it's always great to be here back in Salou, Spain, where they have been gracious and incredible hosts of this version of the tournament multiple times. An incredible... Pause for a second as the Dutch have stolen the ball and they're on a breakaway. They've got an opening on the right. There's a slip from number 10, but he's still in possession. They got a shot, and what a great save from Mark Estrella. Stood on his head there as it was a huge opportunity. The Dutch had the goal wide open, top of the box, and he pulls out a great save diving to his right. Corner kick coming up here for the Dutch. Play it short, out through number 12. Driving in, beats 1, beats 2 to the top of the box. Could have an opportunity. Number 5 comes in with a shot, and it's over the bar. This CP World Cup here in Salou 2024 is special because not only the men's side are playing today, but it is the kickoff of the women's version of the tournament. This is their second rendition of their World Cup, which is incredible to have. Now, the men's CP soccer has been around for the past couple decades, and we are super excited to see a women's side integrated into this tournament, and we will see what the women's side has for us, as the United States women were the inaugural champions of the World Cup a couple years ago. Australia coming in second, as they were formidable opponents there. And Australia has just had their first game of this World Cup, and I'll be looking for news about how that game has ended, as it was on the other side of the complex here. So they are underway with the women's side. The United States defending champions have their first game tomorrow. That will be kicking off at 2:15, I believe, Spanish time, so it'll be earlier morning. I believe maybe 9:15 a.m. Double check me on that, Eastern in the United States, for the fans tuning in for the U.S. women's side. Now we have possession here through number 6 as the Dutch build out of the back. Out to the right-hand side, the ball runs long, not connected. It'll be a United States goal kick. Let's see what the United States offers. Ben Lindau has been great through the middle of the park and offers the ability to control the tempo of the match with great passing and great dribbling. See if he can open something up as well. Great interception from number 4, Karlhoven for the Dutch. And number 10 there in support, but it's the United States throw-in here as we go back to John Sullivan and over to Frankie Lowry, back in comfortable possession. The United States have some great players, but also the Dutch have some incredible attacking threats and some players that are able to connect passes and drive through the midfield. So it is a great duel here between two of the strong sides in the CP soccer world. There's a great challenge here. The United States in possession. We've got Wesley driving in, connecting with Frank Lowry, and back to Sullivan, who connects with Mayhew, and now through Binlin down the midfield. Let's see what we connect through the midfield here. Let's see what kind of movement the U.S. can create. Are they able to break through this Dutch defense, who has been able to shift and adapt well to snuff out the early threats to the United States? Great step from the Dutch here as they've got to break through number 10. Number 7 to number 10, they've got a fast break, taking on Ben, and through the left-hand side, save from Mark. Ball is out. Challenge in the midfield. The Dutch captain wins a header. Looks like there was a challenge that might have been an elbow. No foul. We'll have to follow up with Shea Hammond to see how he's doing. Looks like he got an elbow in the head. No foul, says the referee. Jerome out for the midfield, or out into the midfield, connecting with number 12 for the Dutch. He's opening up. What a great move. What a drive from the Dutch. Ball in. Deflected from Marcus Estrella and out for the United States. The Dutch intercepted again and are in possession. We are 18 minutes into this 30-minute match. We've got a shot from the Dutch, but scuffed wide of Marcus Estrella's goal, and United States goal kick out through the right-hand side again. Ball in from Sullivan, looking for Shea Hammond, sneaking in behind the Dutch defense. Cut out from the Dutch keeper, and now in simple possession through the Dutch back line. Be interesting to see what the Dutch coach, Stefan Lokhoff, decides to do with this lead going in. We've got 10 minutes left in the first half. And we've got a second goal for the Dutch as they've come down the left-hand side, played into the middle, and what a finish. Let's see who it is. The Dutch players come together as they are ecstatic, of course. They've extended the lead 2-0 against the United States. Who was it? Was it Bruno again? I'm listening to the Dutch. Number 7, Bruno with the pass, number 7 with the finish. And it was a finish that was more placement than power, and the placement was spot on because it snuck right in the bottom side of that far side right-hand post. What a finish for number 7 from the Dutch.
Estados Unidos 0, Países Bajos 2.
United States are trying to get back onto the attack. They've got a ball through Wesley. Ball comes out. Couple deflections, and we are out with the Dutch. Great interception there from 11, Mayhew from the United States. The Dutch are on the attack here. They've got possession in the left-hand corner. Couple great passes. They're still in possession. Shot saved by Mark Estrella, the United States keeper. Dutch are still in possession. Ball comes back out into the midfield. We still have possession for the team in blue here as they've got number 7 on the attack. Snuffed out, and the referee has called a foul. United States pump it long, and Shea Hammond's in. Opportunity here, shot and saved by number 16, Dutch keeper. Great opportunity. Good look for Shea Hammond, number 7. Nick Mayhew coming over for the white. Going to play the ball in. Options short with John Sullivan. Will he play it? Oh, we've got Ben Lindau connecting with... Oh, we've got a shot. Great save as they've played possession. Oh, and another win here for John Sullivan as he sneaks in. Great play there. Sullivan maintaining possession for the United States. Played back to Wesley. And out to the left-hand side with Frankie Lowry. United States continue in possession through the back as they look to find an opening. We got a shot from distance from number 10, Lindau. Sneaks by and out on the left-hand side of the post. Not really a threat in that occasion. Build out from the Dutch here through their captain, number 6, into the midfield and down the right-hand side. Oh, what a good sneaky dribble through the midfield here. And the pass was off target there for the Dutch. In possession now, Lowry for the United States. Into the midfield, wall pass. Is Shea gonna get there? Shea saves the ball, says the referee. Eventually, pass goes out from Frankie Lowry, not collected. There for the United States, and the Dutch are out with another goal kick. Into the midfield, and we have 6 minutes here in the first half of this decisive match in Group C between the United States and the Dutch CP soccer teams here at the World Cup 2024. United States in possession, Mayhew driving, shot, and wide of the target. Good opportunity for the United States. They're going to want to get back into the game. It's going to be an opportunity like that. Great opportunity. Shot just wide for Mayhew. Number 4 for the Dutch. Driving through the midfield but turned over. Sullivan in possession now for the United States. The Dutch able to interrupt that possession for the United States, but they will keep the ball here on the far side. Ball picked off there from the Dutch, and now they're on the attack with number 7. Captain driving through, pass looking for number 10, but unable to connect. Got a shout out here as I don't have the rosters with me as I'm filling in here for Ollie, who's done a great job commentating the rest of this tournament. Since the rain delays yesterday, we have multiple games going on. Now there's an opportunity for the United States. What a shot and what a goal for the United States. Mayhew capitalizing. Great ball in from the left. And he is able to volley it home off the crossbar to bring the United States back into the game. Cutting the lead, the Dutch lead from 2-0. Now the United States score, so it is 2-1 here in Salou, Spain. Those of you that may not know, I am a member of the United States CP soccer team, filling in here as a fan, but also able to jump in here commentating, as there are so many games going on. The commentators are on the other pitches in the complex, and it is an honor to be commentating this incredible game. One of my teammates, Drew Bremer, is tuning in and has sent me a message saying that the U.S. men's deaf national team is also tuned in online. Thanks for supporting the extended national teams here. It is great to have you guys with us, and great to have you tuning in from wherever you might be watching this match today. What a day for football here in Spain. We've got an opportunity as Mayhew plays it into Ben in the center. Frankie Lowry was able to save it, but ultimately out for a Dutch goal kick here. Ball down the left side for the Dutch as they look to build on their lead. Long ball not connected. Will be a United States possession through Ben Lindau in the middle. Possession now with Nick Mayhew on the left-hand side of the pitch. Ball in. Ultimately not a danger, not a scare for the Dutch, as keeper is able to swoop that one up and roll it out onto the right-hand side of the pitch. But now the Dutch are transitioning into attack here through number 10. They are going to pull it back out and shift into comfortable possession here in the midfield. As you can hear the horns in the background, we've got a quite large, we have a Dutch contingent of traveling fans. They have been boisterous and entertaining. We've got an orange wall over here in the stands, as do we have a good number of United States traveling fans here. It's awesome to see the support, and we are thankful for everybody who's able to make the trip out here, and as well all of those able to tune in online. It's been great to have social media and the streams throughout this version of the tournament as we look to grow the CP soccer teams and CP soccer world here. Oh, tuning back into the action. Mayhew was able to step in and nick that away from the Dutch, and they have fouled him, and it will continue with United States possession here on the right-hand side. Going into halftime here, we're 30 minutes played. What will head coach Stuart Sharp say to the team in the halftime talk? I would assume he will give the white of the United States some guidance. They've been able to keep the ball comfortably in their defensive half. Looks like, in my opinion, we need to keep the ball a little bit better and be decisive on that final pass if they want to be able to get back into this match. Great ball, switching sides from Mayhew to Lowry. Ball intercepted from the Dutch. United States will stay in possession. We are into extended time here in the first half. 31 minutes played. Will there be another opportunity here for the United States in possession through Sullivan? Sneaks past the defense, got to the ball, and we're going to have a corner kick for the United States. Played quickly through Sullivan. Nick Mayhew, shifty, trying to drive. Ball played into the far post. Too far and over the head of Lowry, who tracks it down. In possession on the far side for the white of the United States. And referee calls halftime here of this decisive match here in Salou, Spain, Group C, between the United States and the Dutch side.
Primera parte en este encuentro entre
Estados Unidos y Países Bajos. Por ahora se lo lleva el conjunto europeo. Estados Unidos 1, gol de Nick. Países Bajos 2, tantos de
Bruno y Jerome.
We are into halftime here as the teams make their way to the locker rooms. An exciting first half of football we have been able to witness. A great start for the Dutch as they scored early on, 10 minutes in, and then doubled their lead before the United States were able to claw one back through a volley by Nick Mayhew. Both teams looking to find the win here and make their route to the quarterfinals. Thank you very much. Make their route to the quarterfinals that much easier, as the winner of this group will avoid the winner of Group D. That looks to be Iran, who have started the tournament well here. Awesome. Great news. I was just given the rosters for both teams. Now I have the names and numbers for both the American and the Dutch squad. So thank you very much to Herman, who was able to supply me with that. And we will check back in with all of you as the second half begins. And until then, we'll have 15 minutes. And I will take this time to study the rosters and look to finish out this game with you here. This second match in Group C. Thank you all for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you in the second half. Thank you very much, and check back soon.
A mí el que más me gusta es el 12 para Helve. ¿Qué calidad tiene? Súper chico, ¿no? A ver, en comparación con los demás que son unos bicharracos todos, teniendo a Van Helve que tiene que muy simple la pelota, tío. Pero Bruno es el único que tiene más clase, porque es que tiene mucha más contundencia, mucha más potencia que los demás, pero Van Helve, Bruno arrasa con todo. En comparación con los demás, que es un jugador, tío, que me encanta ese jugador. Te han puesto aquí a ti, ¿no?
Sí,
Para la federación.
bautizo de fuego, o de fuego decimos en baptism by fire, pero bueno. Perfecto.
Yo hago marketing, no hago comercialista, pero bueno, hablo mucho.
Por ejemplo, las narraciones que en inglés son otro tipo de narraciones, otro tipo de comentarios. Pero yo te digo, yo te estaba escuchando de puta madre, pasé la primera vez.
Pero dime, yo me encantaría, si me puedes decir algo para mejorarlo en 10 minutos, ¿qué podré hacer?
No, hombre, pero vamos, pero es que está de puta madre, tío. Es que tampoco controlo mucho el inglés, pero yo no te puedo.
Ya. Yo estoy ya súper animado ahí.
No, pero está muy bien, tío.
Pero está bien, o debo descansar, yo qué sé. No, es que voy alterado por la vida, pero no sé si debo dejar a la gente. Mis amigos se están mandando WhatsApp. ¿Qué vas a tope? No sé, yo qué sé.
De hablar no has parado todo el tiempo,
Estoy gritando.
No, perfecto.
Más que grito yo seguro que...
Cuando metes goles, pues te va un poquito y ya está. En la emoción del momento. Es verdad que este me llegó y le hemos
No, va a estar un poco más...
Porque Australia creo que le va ganando a... Bueno, va a empate.
jugando con Tailandia. Tailandia metido. Lo que no sé yo es lo que pasa ahora. ¿Qué es lo que tiene que bajar?
A ver, ¿cómo es que tienen? Eres del sur seguro. Y tú también, imagino. ¿Cómo? A ver. Estoy escuchando acentos que no son catalanes para nada. ¿De dónde sois? Volver, obvio. Sevilla, Sevilla y Sevilla. No,
Eres de Córdoba.
Es que amo el acento. Bueno, de California, no, nací en Virginia. Pero yo llevo unos años en Valencia.
En Valencia capital está.
Sí, bueno, estuve un año en Castellón de la Plana y ahora estoy empadronado en Paiporta, chaval. Ya. No, por suerte estoy viviendo en la actualidad en Madrid, pero en Manuel Becerra. Sí, trabajo en Visa, hago marketing, llevo la cuenta, no, pero trabajo en la cuenta de las Olimpiadas y Paralimpiadas. Fui a París y...
¿Cuál, la de TikTok?
What?
¿La de TikTok?
No, ni de... No, ¿has visto la cuenta de TikTok de las Paralimpiadas?
No. Ah, bueno, hay cachondeo, ¿no?
Me encanta, tío. Están, wow, tío.
También, y no conozco a los dioses.
Yo creo que está alguno. Sí.
Tío, de que hay un enano a lo mejor tirándose a la piscina y cuando cada piscina pone una gota, tío. Pero la cuenta oficial,
Sí.
entiendo, tío.
Lleva
Que
un par de meses.
Al final también le quieren dar visibilidad, yo.
Pues yo lo que he pensado, digo, si a esta gente le hago yo algo de eso, pasa que eso ya está rozando.
Yo con lo que llevo estar trabajando siempre tenía
Pues una pachanga, ¿cómo quieres?
No, sí, es verdad.
Se va a poner Adam Palou Madrid.
es delicado.
¿Cómo va? La primera vez que veía a la gente esta, porque a esta gente no lo noto tanto, pero a los animales, tío, se le nota un montón.
A ver, juego
Se nota un montón.
fútbol
Y
en
yo
un
lo
principio y entreno
saliendo del túnel del vestuario, a las nenas, todas en fila, tío, parecían...
juego.
Digo, madre mía, es que sube este vídeo, pone, yo qué sé, el sonido de los zombies del plato todo, tío.
Allí en Estados Unidos padres no ha llegado todavía.
De los paralímpicos, tío, un vídeo de un español que
Pero
hace
tenemos
de
algo
longitud
parecido que es
y tiene
una
solamente la pierna derecha.
Se llama
Entonces pone el vídeo y
es más
hay una
lento,
la típica
más...
canción esa como, que es como de bailar, que dice la pierna derecha, no sé qué, no sé qué, por el vídeo lo recorta y pone el mío trato, la pierna derecha, porque no tiene pierna izquierda, hermano. Se pregunta jefe si me deja hacer eso, digo que es que ese vídeo tiene 20 millones de me gusta.
Eso va a tener, eso se hace viral seguro.
Es que por eso está ahí arriba, ¿sabes por qué?
Perfecto, ya parece que...
¿Hacia descanso? O acabado a las 4, 5 minutos.
Estuve 2 días o 3 días en un hotel, pero casi.
Esperamos por arriba, ahí arriba no.
Entonces estuve como que no estaba pensando y eso exige de classifiers. Entonces estoy buscando una cama así, ¿no?
Nosotros que yo comparto.
Pues eso, nada.
A ver si te fichan, coño.
Claro, podemos...
Será por cama, macho. Será por cama. Yo que hay cama, yo que todo equipo
Ya, bueno, es que los estados pueden copiar...
Mira, ligera que me ya.
Pero...
Rápido que viene la futbolista.
Ah,
Hombre, que tú ya cada tu palabra, que vaya a misa. Tú vas a recibir 10 euros, 20 euros. 30 euros tenés que tú, vamos.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the second half between the United States and the Netherlands. This young Dutch side came out and impressed in the first half as they are leading this game 2-1, and 30 minutes left in this match. We'll see hopefully an action-packed game, and we will see who wins Group C here, and we will go on to the quarterfinals. I'm excited to announce now that I have the rosters and numbers for both teams, so I will be able to try to pronounce the names. You're going to have to tell me how I'm doing. I would love to check out the comments later. I know a few of you have been texting me and cracking up. Here we are enjoying the moment here. I'm definitely enjoying my first game commentating. Definitely would love to be out there, but I am just as excited to watch this game of CP soccer grow and look forward to an incredible new stage here as Ashley Hammond has taken over as CEO of IFCPF. We will see what changes are to come in the future. We have started here the second half. Fighting for the ball in the midfield are both teams. Ben Lindau with possession. He's won it and out to the right-hand side to Shea Hammond. Driving in, shot, and side netting here. What has the ref called? Looks like there was a collision. We have a Dutch player down. Jeroen, slow to get to his feet. Number 6, the Dutch skipper. Looks to be okay, and he's making his way into the box. It will be a United States corner here, taken by Nick Mayhew. Oh, what a ball in, and a header from number 10, Ben Lindau to open. What a goal. Great response early in the second half for the United States as they tie the match 2-2. as you hear the United States fans, the cheers of "Let's go!" and the U.S. flag flying here behind me. What a response from the United States to start this second half. Coach Stuart Sharp, of course, imparting words of wisdom to the team, and they have responded early here in the second half. How will the Dutch respond? Jeroen with possession down the left-hand side, looking. Ball intercepted. Sullivan now with possession for the United States. Frankie Lowry down the right-hand side. Will he get to it? Ball just a little bit too long, out for a Dutch goal kick here. Dutch possession, played around, still in possession. What a cheeky little move there. Skips past one and a shot. Great block by Mayhew there, and now Sullivan in possession. Well done there, but intercepted. Ball then cleared away by Wesley for the United States, and possession back for the Dutch with their keeper. Roll out to the midfield here with number 12 as he drives down. Ball in from Lorenzo, and a goal from number 7. The Dutch extend the lead 3-2 here. Spectacular take there for the Dutch as they once again take the lead in this match. Number 7, great control. And on the second touch, slotted into the left-hand corner. Good finish there, and the United States will have to respond again if they want to get back in it. Attack broken up there. Now the defense are on. Breakaway. Oh! There's breakaway. What a slip ball there by number 10. And the Dutch have a free kick. Goodness gracious, looks to be a red card there shown by the center referee. Mark broke up the play and did well not to give away a penalty, but that means it is going to be a red card as he took out the Dutch number 7 at the top of the box here. Goodness gracious, that is going to cause problems. What are they going to do here to change the format? As I believe we will have Jacob Crumley coming in as the backup keeper, as the longtime number 1, Sean, who is generally in goal for the United States, is unable this tournament, and so Mark Estrella has taken over as number 1 seed, and we have seen his tournament set on hold for the moment with that red card. We'll see, unfortunately, how long that suspension is going to be. It's going to need some grit and determination here from the U.S. side to come back level in this match, as now we will be climbing an uphill battle down a player, down to 6 here in the 35th minute of the match. Give me a second here as I'm going to explain to the Spanish commentators what's going to happen here. Imagino lo que va a pasar es que van a tener que cambiar y Crumley, portero que no llevamos el segundo, ni siquiera estamos ahí, entonces será, exacto, entonces vamos a tener que poner Crumley, quien suele ser defensor, como arquero. Sé que estaban hablando de eso, pero jamás hubiera pensado que sería que hubiera tenido que disputar. Mira, what we're having here is exactly what I was just explaining. We are going to have Jacob Crumley making his debut in goal for the United States. He is a longtime veteran of the squad, one of the full-time members of the full-time training program in Atlanta, Georgia for the United States. But he is not generally a keeper, although he is a big body and has trained a few times in goal. So we will see how he does in his first game debuting as a keeper for the United States. Back to the action. We've got a dangerous free kick at the top of the box for the Dutch here. 3 men in the wall. Number 10 to shoot, and what a goal it is. The Dutch have taken advantage of the opportunity and scored on the free kick to extend the lead. Another goal for number 10 as he hammers home the free kick low and hard to the left corner. Number 10, Bruno, with multiple goals now. And the United States are going to have to dig deep and fight hard back in defense and hope they get a couple breaks up top if they're going to claw themselves back into the match. At the moment, the Dutch are back on the ball. It's going to be important for both teams to gain their composure again. The United States are going to have to close down, I assume, and hunker down a bit in defense and take advantage of any opportunity they have with the speed of Mayhew to break through. Ball in for the Dutch. Oh, man. Hey, what an opportunity there as it was pumped into the box long from the Dutch. Jacob Crumley with the save. We'll see if he is able to calm the nerves and find his way into the game. What a ball in for the Dutch, looking for number 12 streaking through, but snuffed out by Crumley there. And now in possession, we have Wesley, number 4 for the United States, driving up the left-hand side. Foul there on number 4, and the United States will have a free kick just inside their half. Only one in the wall for the Dutch. Mayhew stands over it to deliver, and he shoots from far out over the bar. They're going to have to take every opportunity we have, and free kicks are going to be definitely an area to look forward to for the United States in the remaining 20 or so minutes left in the second half. The Dutch are in possession now. Going up the left-hand side with a long ball. They've got an opening in the center. United States are going to have to communicate a lot because they are a man down now, having to communicate and send players on, as the Dutch will be able to stay in possession quite a bit easier being a man up. One of the other differences between the 7-a-side and the 11-a-side game, of course, the pitch size is smaller, but we are missing 4 players compared to our 11-a-side counterparts, and that means there is a lot of space for these 7v7 games. There's a lot of space to be able to take on players and not as many passing options. So that means the United States are in possession here. Tripped and balls turned over to the Dutch. See if they can break out. Snuffed out by Sullivan there. Well done to recover. Great outlet pass there down the right-hand side, and Nick Mayhew drives. Looks to be a penalty. Let's see what the referee has called. Absolutely. Yes, it was in the box. Penalty for the United States here in the 42nd minute of play. They will have an opportunity to cut this lead down to 1 once again. Yellow card shown for the tackle, as the Dutch captain there, number 6, was beaten by Mayhew. Driving into the box, had to pull his shirt down And the United States will have an opportunity to make it 4-3. Who will be stepping up here for the United States to take this penalty? Nice pause in the game. Good time for the United States to organize. And above everything here, time for Captain Ben Lindau to put the United States back in contention in this game. The goalkeeper, Damien, for the Dutch, is lined up here in green. Number 16 against number 10 for the United States, Ben Lindau. Ben's run up. And of course, calm, cool, and collected. As always, one of Ben's greatest attributes is his ability to be calm on the ball. He slots that one home to the left-hand side of the keeper. What a finish from Ben Lindau. You see United States Wesley there calling for calm as they look to maintain the composure and claw their way back into this match.
Estados Unidos anota con el dorsal número 10, Ben Lindau. Estados Unidos 3, Países Bajos 4.
Once again, here we find ourselves with a score of 4 to the Netherlands, 3 the United States in this incredible match here. What an opportunity for the Dutch. They drive in from the far side, poked away, and it'll be a Dutch corner. Good recovery there for the United States. Ball played short. The Dutch are going to keep possession on this corner, pull it all the way back to midfield and out onto the right-hand side here, next to the commentating booth. 4, ball's played in, sliding, and what? There was a great shot there from number 7, deflected and out for a corner. Dutch in possession again. That shot was from Jerome Sat, an incredible rival over the years. And as he looks to extend the lead, ball in center, great opportunity for the Dutch. Great defensive effort between Sullivan and Crumley as they are able to snuff out the danger here. Ball rolled out and played to Sullivan and back to the keeper, Crumley, who slots it first time up. The Dutch grab the ball and opportunity for the Dutch, and they have scored again as they took advantage of the opportunity where they were able to snuff it out. The rollout from the keeper picked off by the Dutch, laid into the center, and basically had a one-on-one with the keeper that they converted, and to make it 5 goals for the Dutch. Spanish commentators saying it was a gift. They snuck up on the U.S. defense there as they rolled out, and there wasn't a shout for men on there as the U.S. defender didn't see, and the Dutch were able to pick his pocket there.
Bruno, gol de Países Bajos, anota el quinto. La selección neerlandesa anota el segundo, Bruno.
What a action-packed game we have for you here today. 8 goals through the opening, let's see here, 45 minutes, and I'm sure there's going to be some more goals as the Dutch are in possession. Shot and a goal! Knocked down from Jerome and a finish from number 12. What a finish it was for Sam van Helden. The long ball knocked down and top of the box finish from number 12. What a great layoff it was from the Dutch. The United States are going to have to communicate more And they're going to have to make these challenges count at the top of the box. We've got to build a body on them and make the challenges count here on the defensive side for the white. The Dutch are finding it very easy to convert chances. It's got to be tighter there in the back for the white. On the Dutch side, they've been great connecting the passes, and now they're a man up, so of course they're going to have an easier time connecting those passes. So they've had more time in the ball, having more opportunities. Now they are able to put their foot on the ball and build out slowly and find these channels. Shot out from distance, the Dutch. I'm going to have to check because as I was speaking, it looks like we have had I'm counting the players, and I've heard the Spanish commentator saying the U.S. are 2 men down. Let me ask. Looks like we are 5v7 here, and that's why there's so much space. Let me figure out who's the other player that looks to have been sent off, as the Dutch here have an open player on the far-hand side. Give me 1 second. The Dutch are going to have a throw in here on this close side. Perdón. Son dos rojas. El segundo, ¿quién era?
Ha expulsado al portero
Sí.
y ha expulsado a Nick.
A Nick también.
Nick, en el penalti que le han provocado a él,
Vale.
le ha tenido que decir algo al árbitro porque lo han expulsado.
Okay. News in from our Spanish commentators says that Nick Mayhew was sent off in the penalty. I'm unsure what happened, as I didn't see any altercations there. I would assume that it was something said because I didn't see any physical altercations. I will have to ask later, but that means the United States are down 2 men, and so they were playing with 5 versus the Dutch 7. That makes a lot of sense, as there is quite a bit of space, and the United States are having to do lots of running here. That's all right. This team has lots of heart, and they are not going to give up. But they are against a formidable opponent who is known to be able to keep possession here. The Dutch perennially have been great at keeping possession, and so the United States are going to have to really be compact in defense. They're on the attack. They've got a man far side in an opening, cut out by the American keeper, Jacob Crumley. Corner kick for the Dutch. ¿Sabes qué ha dicho? No. No. Sí, sí, sí. ¿Y ha dicho algo? Sí, sí. Bueno. Sí, sí. Spanish commentators are saying that it must have been foul language because there was no physical altercation, and Nick Mayhew was shown a red card. See, there we are going to have a change here, a double change, was it? Number 6 going off for the Dutch with the... So Jeroen is going off, and let's see here. Captain is going off, and number 3 is going on. Thank you very much. We have number 3, Wessel, coming on for the Dutch. Slotting into the defense. And looks like we have... We've also had a change for the United States as Cameron DeLillo has come in. And they have had to change the lineup. Let's see what they're going to play, as they only have 4 outfield players at the moment. It looks like they're playing with 3. Either they're going to play a block of 2 defense and 2 in the midfield and get forward when they can. But, of course, they're going to have to play either a diamond or a square shape and try to shift as much as possible. Ball in for the Dutch. Wesley climbing high there to clear out the cross. It's going to be a Dutch corner kick here. Number 4 for the Dutch to take the short kick, short corner, and they're going to play it across as they do so often from the corners, keeping possession back into the midfield. Dutch in possession at the top of the box, played back out and around. Long ball in, and shouts of handball from the United States, and it was called, referee called handball in the Dutch. It'll be a United States free kick coming out. We have another substitution for the United States as number 16. Oh, sounds like Jake Kaplan is coming in for the United States, changing positions with John Sullivan, who's put in a great shift here. This is going to be Jake Kaplan's debut game here at the World Cup, slotting in as an FT1. It's going to be important for him, fresh legs coming in, to be able to give an opportunity for the United States here. Left-hand side, ball played across and cleared out. Oh, the referees, I thought it was going to be a white throw-in. Looks like it's going to be a blue throw for Holland. Coming out. Dutch in possession here. Right-hand side, switching it back into the center. Ball over the top, knocked down. The Dutch captain in, he's driving at the defense. Ball in, cleared away from Wesley. It'll be a Dutch throw in here in the 54th minute. Rolled in and back around for the Dutch. Once again, we have a score here of 6-3 as the Dutch attack. Captain Bruno. What a drive from the Dutch captain there. Was able to roll the ball over and find a hole on the right-hand side where he slotted it home. Dutch captain scores again to make the score. Netherlands 7, United States 3. Dutch captain with the pass. It was Jeroen with the goal number 7 for the Dutch.
Y hay gol nuevamente de Países Bajos. Anota el séptimo. Marca.
The United States players have been digging deep, putting in a shift, having to do lots of running, lots of shifting, lots of communication. So far, the Dutch have been able to take advantage of this two-man advantage. As they're on the attack again, lots of space at the top of the box, shot over the bar from number 10. The United States will be, as a player on the team, still in the pool and still very connected with the guys. I know we hold ourselves to a high standard, and not the result we had been planning for and had been looking for. But as they always say, in a game of football, on any given day, any team can win. There's a Spanish saying that the ball is round and you never know what's going to happen on any given day. The Dutch have had the majority of possession here today, and they continue in possession now with the ball in. Well cut out by the U.S. defense. Looks like Kaplan was able to put a foot on that, deflect it out for a corner kick. Jeroen, there's going to be a sub for the Dutch. Jeroen is going out for the Dutch. Oh, and Guido, what a crack. One of my friends from the Dutch side coming in. He was keeper for the first match. coming in now. Looks like he's going to be slotting in, playing forward here for the Dutch. The Dutch number 7 is being subbed out, but not after scoring a hat trick today in this Group C match. Possession for the Dutch at the top of the box, driving in, snuffed up by Wesley and looking for options. DeLillo here, Cameron DeLillo, great recovery, picked the ball away, and he's driving. Great drive from Cameron DeLillo as he was able to drive through the heart of the defense and draw a foul. Gives the United States an opportunity to have possession and put their foot on the ball. Let's see what they can do with this opportunity. Pushing everybody up. Looks like we have keeper Jacob Crumley going to take the ball, take the free kick from the midfield. What it was actually a shot, if I would say so myself. Crumley looking at the options, and not a bad effort as he whistles the ball just left of the Dutch goal. The Dutch are in possession again, building to the left-hand side. We see the Dutch captain telling his players that he wants to see movement. Guido's in the center, ball played in. Ball intercepted by Jacob Crumley, the American goalkeeper. The Dutch are in possession again. The United States are in a block defense, shifting and communicating. The Dutch keeping possession. Shot from distance. And I have this unique opportunity to be a commentator, and I'm also a fan of the game, friends with the Dutch, and a player of the United States. And I'm going to take this opportunity to cheer on the United States as they're having to dig down deep. So my heart is breaking to see them have to do so much running. And of course, this wasn't the game plan, but they're doing well. I'm going to mute the mic for a second and give some. Dutch in possession here. They're able to keep possession with ease here as there's so much space. Shot in, saved by Crumley. The Dutch keep possession here as they rotate the ball back in, circulate the ball from the middle out to the left-hand side here. And able to calmly move the ball where they desire. Building in and out through the center. Oof, wow, what a ball played in. Looks like they were able to sneak that one in. Honestly, I didn't even see that. That was a shot. It would have been a toe poke. And an unassuming opportunity that was able to sneak past the keeper on the near post. Another goal for the Dutch. Lorenzo was the goal scorer there for the Dutch as he opens his account in this game with his first goal, and that will make the score 8-3 for the Orange. Building out again through their captain, number 10. Long ball from the keeper. Chance for the United States as Ben Lindau pulls it down, but stolen away by the Dutch defense. This game is wide open now. The Dutch have a long ball for themselves. And the referee has called a foul that blows the play dead. United States will have possession here and an opportunity to build out of the back. Thanks for tuning into this game. We have other games coming up after this as well of this action-packed day here at the IFCPF World Cup. As I said before, the women's tournament has kicked off, and we have multiple matches here with a packed set for the men's side. Finishing up the second round of games for a couple of the groups and the third round of games and the ultimate round of games, the last round of games for some of the players. And during that injury break, as we see Cameron DeLillo on the ground, the referee has called an end to the match where we have a scoreline of United States 3, the Netherlands 8. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to look back. What an action-packed, high-scoring, energetic game we had, as many times we do in the Paralympic world. Very high-scoring, very entertaining, well fought from both teams. Of course, the red cards did a lot to change the dynamic of the match. And in the end, the Dutch come out victorious. They played a great match, able to keep possession and capitalize on the space. The United States had to change their game plan and, sounds good, and defend hard and attack when they could. In the end, the United States fall to the Dutch here in this decisive match. Thank you so much for joining us, and I am sure that I will be jumping on the mic here again in the future, as I have thoroughly enjoyed the opportunity, and I will study up on some tactics and listen to some commentary from Ollie doing the other CP World Cup matches, maybe Peter Drury from the world-renowned English commentator. I'll go back and get some tips and listen to some of his commentary as we go forward with this tournament here. But that is it for us here today. I will wrap up this broadcast saying thank you very much and look forward, and I would invite you all to tune in later for these matches and following the tournament as we go on. The Dutch players are coming over to congratulate the fans, the traveling fans. Make sure to engage with the IFCPF social media on Instagram and TikTok, and follow the Dutch on their social media and the United States as well, as you will be able to see the match schedules being posted and the updates from the tournament. Alrighty, thank you so much for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I know I surely did. We are going to have a couple interviews here from representatives from each team, and that will be a wrap. So thank you very much, and see you in the next match. Have a good one. Here from Salou, Spain, in Catalonia. Signing off, Adam Ballou from the IFCPF Men's World Cup 2024.
Thank you guys for the support. Plenty of soccer left. Thank you guys.
Bueno, estamos aquí con Wes Pinesize, uno de los jugadores más destacados de la selección estadounidense. Wes, a tough defeat today, a very hard team, Netherlands. How do you face tomorrow's game against Thailand?
We just met over there. Thought we came out pretty well in the second half. We thought we had them, but the game didn't go our way. But for tomorrow, we reset. We just come together as a team. We'll hold our heads up high. We'll regroup, come up with a game plan, and then plan on executing it tomorrow.
Yeah. So you have to face the Thailand game, and I guess you good luck for the game, for the rest of the tournament. So good luck, Wes. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, man. Vamos ahora con algún jugador de Holanda, Netherlands. Y estamos aquí con Shem Van Helden, uno de los jugadores más destacados de la selección neerlandesa, sobre todo en ataque. Chef, amazing game, an amazing performance on the tournament. What do you expect from the rest of the tournament for the final phase? Do you think that your serial winners participate?
In the beginning, thank you all the fans here. I'm super happy you are here in Spain, and I think for the rest of the tournament that also you see our play, that we can reach the final. We go for it, we go for the medals, and with the fans, with the staff, all the players, we go do it!
So thank you. Good luck for the rest of the tournament and amazing performance today. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Have a nice evening.
Y continuamos a las 5:30 en el canal de la Federación Española de Deportes para Personas con Parálisis Cerebral y Daño Cerebral Adquirido, con el partidazo entre Venezuela y Alemania. Os esperamos.